Ragdolly Anna, how do you do? Ragdolly Anna, good day to you. What will you be doing today? Upstairs, downstairs, on your way. Ragdolly Anna's just like you. She knows that one and one make two. She can talk all this and that with a bunch of paper roses in a big straw hat. With a bunch of paper roses in a big straw hat.
Ragdolly Anna lives on the first, second, third floor of a block of flats with the little dressmaker, the dressmaker's dummy, and White Cat. "I finished my painting," called Ragdolly Anna. She had made a picture of Dummy, and it was rather good. The little dressmaker put down her mending and came over to have a look. "Oh, that's the best you've done, Ragdolly Anna." Dummy was pleased. She'd never been an artist model before, and she felt very proud. When they had cleared away her painting things, Ragdolly Anna had an idea. "Can I go outside now?" she asked. "I'd like to practice my skipping." Skipping was a new thing she had discovered, and the little dressmaker had made her a special skipping rope from plaited string. "Of course you can go, but don't go too far and always stay on the pavement." Ragdolly Anna promised. She pulled her hat down firmly, and clutching her skipping rope, off she went. "Salt, mustard, vinegar, pepper," she panted as she ran down the road. There was a nice wide bit of pavement in the next street, just right for skipping. Suddenly she stopped. There at the side of the road was a big machine with 3 men busy polishing it. It was huge, as big as a hippopotamus, she thought, as big as 2 hippopotamuses, or even 3. "Goodness," she gasped. "Goodness gracious me!" She had never seen such wide wheels before, and there were shiny brass fittings all over it, and knobs and handles painted bright red, and it had a white roof. On the side was a name in lovely writing. Wild Rose! Wild Rose! Oh, what a lovely name! Just then, one of the men turned round. It was Joey, the milkman. "Hello, Ragdolly Anna," he said. "Come to see me steamroller then, have you?" So that's what it was. "What's a steamroller for?" she asked. "Well, in the old days, they used machines like this for mending the roads. Rolled everything flat and smooth, they did." Joey gave the Wild Rose a friendly pat and turned back to Ragdolly Anna. "She's just for special occasions now, see?" And he and his mates got on with polishing the brass. Ragdolly Anna had quite forgotten her skipping rope, but then she remembered. "Salt, mustard, vinegar, pepper," she chanted. She wasn't really very good at skipping yet. Suddenly Joey called out to her. "You want to be useful, love? Look, trot along to the bread shop and bring me a ham roll and a doughnut. You will? Catch!" He threw a small purse towards her, and it landed on the pavement with a plop. Ragdolly Anna put down her skipping rope and picked up the purse. It was only a few steps to the bread shop. The lady in the shop put the ham roll and the doughnut into a paper bag and handed it to Ragdolly Anna, and she put 2p change into the purse. Ragdolly Anna trotted back. It was nice to be useful. But when she turned the corner and saw the steamroller again, there was no sign of Joey, and the 2 other men were crouching beside the Wild Rose. "How very peculiar," she thought. She went up to one of the men. "Where's Joey?" "Oh, what him, Joey? Well, he's underneath the Wild Rose's, Joey, and we can't get him out, see. He's too fat, is Joey, but he would do it. Said he had to oil their joints up for the rally." "The rally?" Ragdolly Anna was puzzled. A muffled voice came out from underneath the Wild Rose. "The rally's on Saturday. I've got to get out by then." "If you are in need of advice or assistance," it was White Cat, "you should attach a rope to the ankles and pull. That is the proper method, a rope. And you all pull at once. No, not me, of course, but you. Cool, why didn't we think of that before? Grunted one of the men. We got a bit of rope here, just the right length and all. But neither of the men could reach Joey's legs. Ragdolly Anna was the only one small enough to get near him. She took a deep breath and started to creep underneath the wild rose. Yes, she could reach his feet, 1 foot anyway. It had a big brown boot on it with laces. It was quite difficult tying the rope around Joey's ankle, but at last she managed it and crept out backwards. The two men took the end of the rope. It's important to pull together, White Cat reminded them. So take up your positions. On your marks, get set, pull! They pulled and pulled. At first, nothing happened. Then there was a jerk and a wiggle, and Joey began to move. Pull again, commanded White Cat. Now! That did it. With a scraping of buttons, Joey was out. I brought you the ham roll and donut like you said, she told him, and there's 2 pence change. Well, that's a clever young lady. Joey untied the rope from around his ankle and took the paper bag from Ragdolly Anna. Now we'll be all set for the rally. Here, I'll tell you what, you come to the rally on Saturday in the park, you and the little dressmaker, and I'll give you both a ride on the Wild Rose. How about that then? Oh, thank you, gasped Ragdolly Anna. Thank you very much. When she got back to the flat, Ragdolly Anna told the little dressmaker everything that had happened. The steam engine rally? Of course! I've never been to it, but I've always wanted to. Oh, we'll enjoy that, Ragdolly Anna. Oh, just fancy, a ride on the Wild Rose. Oh, that will be exciting. When they got to the park on Saturday morning, Ragdolly Anna and the little dressmaker watched as steam engines came in from this side and that. Some had a slightly different shape from the Wild Rose. Some were bigger. Some were smaller. And some had a different kind of roof. But it was clear they were all very pleased with themselves and their appearance. All the brass shone like gold. At last they spotted the Wild Rose, and there was Joey waving to them. They climbed up to join him, right to the very top. Ragdolly Anna did feel proud and very excited too. It's like a very special birthday party, she told Joey. Yeah, you're right, love, it is a birthday party, he said. For the Wild Rose, see? She'll be 60 if I don't tell a lie. 60 today. 60 years old? Ragdolly Anna was amazed. She was never absolutely certain how old she was herself, but she knew it was nothing like 60. She patted the Wild Rose with even greater respect. I think you're wonderful, she whispered. How all the steam engines rumbled and thundered. Ragdolly Anna held on tight to the little dressmaker, and the little dressmaker clutched whatever was within reach. Oh, it was all so exciting, and they loved every minute and rumble of it.
Ragdolly Anna's fine and brown, standing up and sitting down. Ragdolly Anna's fine and fat, with a bunch of paper roses in a big straw hat. Ragdolly Anna's fine and fat, with a bunch of paper roses